Not this one.
That's very well.
Christopher was born on January 10, 1958 in Orange County, California. With deep maternal roots in Pointe Parish, Christopher began visiting Louisiana as a young man to photograph the daily lives and cultural activity of contemporary New Orleans Creoles of color and African Americans. After years of photographing this colorful local culture, his artwork made its debut at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival in 1996 and was featured there for the following 12 years. Over this time, Christopher began exploring new mediums of creative expression. He recycled scraps of wrought iron, aged cypress, window frames, and other found materials from the streets of New Orleans to create handcrafted, one-of-a-kind assemblages to house his photographs. These assemblages debuted in 1998 at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, and in 1999 won the festival's Best Display Award in its Contemporary Crafts show. Whether Christopher was photographing carnival traditions in Cuba or jazz funerals in New Orleans, his photographs revealed his great respect for the people whose images he captured.
I am a native of New Orleans. I grew up here. For those of us whose families were here for 8 years, very apparent that Christopher really captured in a very authentic way the heart and soul of the real New Orleans. When you see these images and pictures of Creole New Orleans, Black New Orleans.
And when Christopher charged me $125 for a print, it was a silver print, and there was no bartering about it. It's like, yes, I'll pay for that print, and it meant a lot to me. It was a Mardi Gras Indians on a Mardi Gras morning in black and white. It was just, it spoke color in a black and white photograph. We remained friends for what is it, 30-something years. I since moved back home, I had a house just down the block from him. We were very, very close. He was the power man to all of my dogs. He's missed.
So I'm feeling a little at a loss for words. I had so much I wanted to say, and I'm just going to end up crying. He was a dear friend to us. He was our family, and he will be missed. He was an incredible artist.
I'm Big Chief Jamal Malonzo, the young Seminole. I'm gonna try to say this on behalf of the Black masking culture. I met Porché in 1992. I was a wild man.
So let's pray together. God, we do celebrate Porché, Father.
I met Christopher Porché West 22 years ago. I'm gonna be brief. 22 years ago, I moved to New Orleans, and I was living 2 blocks away from here, 904 Clear Street. And I was walking this way one morning, and I looked at the pictures here from Haiti, and then he came out. I say, bonjour, monsieur.
I've got so much to remember about Porché, as I used to call him. He's a great man. He was a great man. He was a good friend. He loved the culture. He loved the people. And if you didn't get that love, I'm sorry you missed it.
And he made sure every day, and I made sure until the very end, that we told each other we loved each other. And I want to thank everyone for being there, for y'all's messages, and I read every one of them to Christopher, and he was really, really touched.
Although I don't get to see you more, I know you're with mom and dad. This is a great consolation. I love you and I miss you very much. Love your sister, Mary Lee.
Christopher Porché West. We are, as I said, we're going to go down to Frady's. We're going to be led by the Soul Brass Band. We got a couple more friends coming down the street. So we're going to dirge down to Frady's and do a red bean toast. Celebration of life for Christopher Porché West. Thanks for coming out. Please follow the Soul Brass Band down the street.
Shooters.
Oh yeah, right on top.